To put together our portfolio, you had several student samples to look at, your own checklist that you've had that told all the lessons that we did. You were to come over here to start putting it together. Step 1, 3-hole punch, all your steps 1 through 11, pick out a color, and get your 3 prongs for your folder ready to go. Step 2, you put in your checklist face down. You got out step 1 and 2 and wrote 1 and 2 in the upper right hand corner and put that face down in the prongs. And there's an example of what 1 and 2 looked like, and there's extra copies if you needed it. And you went on to step 3. Step 3 was to get out your research and write a number 3 in the upper right hand corner and put it in the prongs. There's an example of what research was, extra papers, and then go on to the next one. Step 4, get out step 4, your first draft of your persuasive map, and write number 4 in the upper right hand corner. Put it in the prongs and go on, so on and so on. And there's an example of what that should look like, and there's extra copies if you needed it. This was step 5, which is where we did some peer editing to check our persuasive maps. Step 6, we wrote a fresh copy of our persuasion map after our feedback from our elbow buddies. Step 7A, we hand wrote from our persuasion map our letter. Then we did step 7B, which was a cool tutorial online on a letter generator that stepped us through the process again. Then step 8, after we printed off the letter generator, we had one of our peer editing forms here and had a couple of our peers edit our work. Then we went in the computer lab again, did step 9 where we retyped our letter after it was edited in the Word format, and you took that home to your parents over last weekend. And there was a letter for them, and they went over the I-step writing rubrics with you, and they helped you with some editing, and then you typed up your final with editing and revisions, and that was number 11, and that is your final exam. So in order to have a final exam, you do need 3 typed letters. The one we did on the letter generator, it's probably just so-so. Then a better one after one edit that we did, that's your second one, and your final one is after the second editing that you got done. So that's your best copy. So these are 3 different, or at least added to, revised letters. The third one is your final exam. When you're done, just return your markers here, and you can put your folders right here.